And just to try to explain a little bit about why it's a significant day, and a little bit about why we do this thing. Last night, a few girls came over and were with us with the fire. Tzipi over here, so Tzipi was asking me about the fire, why we do the fire. So I told her today I would try to explain it a little bit deeper, to understand a little bit why we do what we do on Baomer and what this day is all about. And it has to do with Rav Shimon Bar Yochai. So who was Rav Shimon Bar Yochai? Rav Shimon Bar Yochai was one of the Tanaim. He was one of the members of Chazal who were alive during the times of the Beis HaMikdash, during the writing of the Mishnah. And Rav Shimon Bar Yochai was the one who is said to have been, he's the one who is known to be responsible for bringing us the secrets of the Torah, the Kabbalah, mysticism, the Zohar, right? The whole Zohar, just like all of the Mishnah was written by who? Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi. So the whole Zohar, all of the Kabbalah, all of the Torah mysticism was written by Rav Shimon Bar Yochai. So now what is this? What is this whole idea of Kabbalah? What is this whole idea of mysticism? That's such a special day. You know, we don't celebrate all different people's days. You know, Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi, the one who wrote the Mishnayos, we don't celebrate the day that, you know, a day significant to him, his the Hilula, you know, his yard site. You know, why is it that Rav Shimon Bar Yochai, we make such a big deal about it, and why is it that we light fires? Like, where does this thing come from? So I'd like just to try to explain to you, if I can, I'm actually saying something that's somewhat deep over here, but I want you to try to understand what I'm saying, to give you a little bit of an idea of what it is that's going on over here. You know, we live in a world where, you know, it's an olam hapirud, it's a world of separation. We look around and everything is separate, everything is distinct, you know, everything is, it's in its own place, everything is separate, people are separate from one another, right? We live in a world where everything is fragmented, everything is separated. Yeah, and much of the Torah focuses on this separation, right? All of the Gemara and Halacha, what does it deal with? It deals with getting down to all the nitty-gritty details, every last detail, to understand every detail of every aspect of every Halacha, right? It's taking the Torah, taking the world and breaking it down into very, very fine details in order to understand it. Right, but there's another lesson, there's another higher lesson that the Torah teaches us, yeah, which is that this olam hapirud, this place of separation, is not really what it's about. You know, really there's a yichud, really there's an achdus, really there's a oneness over here. Right? You know, we say this every day, Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. Right, we know Vashamayim Va'aretz, Vashamayim Imal Va'aretz V'tachas. You know, right? There's no Shemayim Va'aretz. Night and day, right? Light and dark. These are all one. There's all an achdus. It's all Hashem, right? And this is really the whole idea of mysticism in the Torah, the whole idea of Kabbalah, the whole idea of this is really to try to show this idea. It's to try to show that everything we do in our avodas Hashem, all of the mitzvahs that we do, and all the averos we stay away from, and all of the avodah that we do, it's really all going towards one thing. It's really all focusing on one thing. And what is that? That's declaring Hashem. Hashem ein od milvado. There's only one Hashem. I'm going to tell you something very, very interesting. Yeah, you'll find this interesting. I don't know if I told you this before. It's a very interesting idea. It says like this. Yeah, in the Gemara, whenever the Gemara introduces, not whenever, oftentimes, depending on what's being said, when the Gemara introduces a statement, it says Ta Shma. Ta Shma. What does that mean? Come and hear. Come and listen. Ta Shma. Come and hear. Yeah, in the Zohar, right, in the Kabbalah Sefer, in the Zohar, anytime it introduces a statement, it says Ta Chazi. Does anybody know what Chazi means? What's Chazon? Chazon Yeshayahu. Chazon. Chazi means to see. To see. Ta Chazi. Come and see the following, right? You know, people interpret the world both through our ears and through our eyes. So in the Torah, Shebal Peh, in the Nigla, in the Gemara, the types of Torah, the exposed Torah, so there it always says, it talks about hearing, yeah, but in the Zohar it all talks about seeing. So what's the idea? I heard a beautiful idea behind this once before. Yeah, when you listen to something, listening to something is breaking it down into its parts and then processing it, right? When you're listening to something, you hear it word by word by word, and then your brain strings together that sentence and puts together the idea, right? But listening is broken down into pieces, right? What's seeing? When you see something, you see it all at once, right? So the Zohar is all about Tachazi. Come and see how all the Torah, all the mitzvahs, it looks like the 613 different mitzvahs doing all different things. No, come and see that it's all one. It's all an achdus. It's all really one. And that's what Rav Shimon Bar Yochai came to show us. So now my own thought about this is like this, right? What is a fire? Right, what's a fire? I'm going to talk science here for 1 second. What's a fire? Right, fire is when you're taking, right, mass, you're taking wood, you're taking something, and you're converting it to energy. Right? You're taking that same thing and you're changing its form into something completely different. Right? We know this today in physics. Yeah, mass and energy, it's really the same thing. It's just in two completely different forms. One of them is a table that I can touch and feel and do something with, and the other one is a force that is, it's barely tangible. It can be measured in other ways. So I was thinking about this. Maybe the idea, we take a fire, we burn a fire, fire, we're showing, it's all one. There's all an achdus here. And Lag BaOmer is the day that we try to focus on the message of Hashem Bar Yochai. It's all one. There's all an achdus. I'm sure that's not really what he meant, but here I'm saying, the mass, the energy, the physical, the spiritual, it's all one. There's no two. Come and see Tachazi, see by the light of the fire of Lag BaOmer. Yeah, this is the lesson of Hashem Bar Yochai. So that I just wanted to share with you. It's an important life lesson. We're always trying to see the achdus. Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad. It's Hashem. Okay, enjoy your day.